Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Liz and welcome back to Anti-Material Energy. In the last episode, we started working with Aura Cascade pretty heavily. We made our, we made the Vortex controller, made our first little bit of glowstone shards, and yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't done much off-camera work. We need to do a lot of off-camera work for some of this stuff, but yeah, so we've gone pretty hard into Aura Cascade, and today what we're gonna do, because I'm still waiting on other things, and like I said, unfortunately one of the series that I was planning on recording and uploading today is taking a lot longer than I expected, and I'm not gonna be able to finish it, so we're gonna do this instead. And I had to come up with something real quick, so I haven't had to prep this, haven't had time to prep this. I'm just kind of running at this as I can, as fast as I can. So I have this guy hooked up so that we can get a singularity. We're about halfway there, so that shouldn't be too bad. We'll see how that is at the end of the episode. But last time we got a reward bag that I forgot to open. Sorry. Just some blocks, nothing major. So we'll put those in there and sort them. So yeah, what are we gonna do today that's not too difficult and is worthwhile? Well, we're gonna go into the quest book, and it is time to make some pets. So there are a bunch of pets we can do, and we're gonna start working on these guys. So let's just start with the bed bug. So the bed pet, we need beds in the Vortex Infusion and red. So that should not be too difficult. We're gonna want a little bit of this, a little bit of wool. So we're gonna want 4 beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we should be good to go. So we don't have any more of the crystals, so whatever we have is what we have for right now. We don't have any of the ingots, I should say. So what is special about red aura? Red aura, oh, okay. So can we pump red aura up normally? I guess that's the question. So there's a little bit of yellow in here, which is not necessarily good, but let's go ahead and put some red. Let's do 5,000 each. And we're going to be putting some beds on here. And, oh right, we drop it, we place it. Now, here's the question. Is it going to be sending the red aura? Yes. So I don't think it matters if these guys get different aura, but it needs to have whatever whatever color it needs. That has to be what it gets. So let's go grab some more. Let's go grab another stack or so of red crystals from our equivalent exchange stuff, because might as well. Let's get, I don't know, 3 stacks. 3 stacks sounds good. And yeah, we'll get plenty of aura. And hopefully we'll be able to get the bed pet pretty easily. Now, some of the pets aren't going to require this stuff. Some of the pets are. Honestly, it doesn't matter too much. We'll see. The yellow aura will eventually decay, which would be nice. So yeah, this will take a little bit of time. So while we're waiting, you know, what is it? When TNT is detonated near an aura node containing red aura, it will absorb the explosion and will push red aura uphill, acting like a pump. Generates a lot of power. Do I want to test that? I mean, we could, but I don't know. I don't know that I want to. Oh, cool. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It says 50,000 red. That was... Oh, I'm looking at the aura stored. Wrong thing. Okay, so there is the bed pet. Now, we could right-click it and sleep, but it worked. I don't think it was supposed to work. Favorite food is wool and all that kind of stuff. So we have our first pet. That's cool, but I don't really care too much. So that is a quest. We're gonna get a reward bag. And next up is we have a brewing stand pet. Let's get all these guys. Furnace, brewing stand, enchanting table. So brewing. Let's just, yeah, we're gonna do brewing stand pet, furnace pet, and enchanting table pet. Alright, cool. So let's take a look at these guys. Ooh, that is actually not too, oh, it's high temperature. So that's a little bit bad. So we're gonna need some transfer nodes, energies, and we're gonna need some high temperature furnaces for this guy. So that is just a furnace generator with a little bit extra, nothing too difficult. So can we get that? So we can get a furnace generator. We're gonna need 4 of these. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, that'll be fine for now. Let's go ahead and make one of these guys. What do we need? We need redstone and a furnace. So that's easy enough. We can get the furnace just like so. And redstone, we should have some in here. Cool. Wrong thing. So there is the high temperature. Oh my gosh. Misclicking. There's the high temperature furnace. And what we can do is go ahead and teach this guy how to make those, and then we'll be good. So I'm gonna put the pets away. How much storage do we have? We don't have that much. So you know what? Do we have? Let's see. That's a good reward bag. So that's an item. That's blocks. You know what? Let's make another chest. Exclusively for these little guys. We'll put them right here. So we'll make them all, and that'll be fun. So we should have the knowledge. So furnace, we're gonna need let's see, 8 of those. 16, 24 in total. And that's honestly good enough. Don't plan on using these guys, so it's whatever. So there's the high temperature furnace generators, times 8, and we need to do the thing over here. So we'll just set these up, and grab some glowstone. Now these require any. It doesn't actually matter. They're receiving white, evidently, but whatever. So this will take a second again, and then we'll be able to move on. So the enchanting table one requires auto enchantments in violet. And then brewing stands. You know, let's make the brewing stands. We can do that real quick, and then we'll work on the auto enchanting tables. I don't know how easy those are going to be to make. But brewing stands are super duper simple. We just need a little bit of cobblestone and some blaze rods. So there's the 4 brewing stands. How's this guy coming along? Slowly. Kind of expected. So this is almost there. And then we'll immediately get the brewing stands going. Don't know that we need the coal anymore. Put the coal in here, just for the fun of it. And there we go. So next we'll do the brewing stands. So there is a furnace pet. We'll smelt stuff. We can feed them. I think that's how you replenish their like energy levels, but not again. I don't really plan on using these guys. It's just quest stuff. So there we go. Another reward bag. There's the double chest, which ooh, that's gonna be expensive. And what else? We have the crafty, which requires some crafting calculators. That's not bad, I don't think. Do we have any crafting calculators? No, so we'll have to make those. So for the enchanting table pet, we're gonna need these auto enchantment tables. Oh, that's really easy. So we're just gonna need some diamonds. We're gonna need some obsidian. And we're gonna need some books. We need just a little bit more obsidian. Diamonds. And books. Which books are probably the hardest thing, which is not that big of a deal. It's just gonna be... you know what? We have... Is that done over there? It is. Alright, let's go grab our guys. And there's the brewing stand pet. So, another one. Another reward bag. Another good one. Alright, so this guy brews a random potion. Oh, cool. So we got a poison potion. Now, if we want him to do anything else, we have to feed him. That's what the durability bar is for them. We feed them with like nether wart or whatever they want. This guy wants nether wart, so I don't know. Oh, he automatically eats it. And then we can just right click and we get potions. So if you want to use them, you have to feed them. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward and pretty easy. Some of them are really cool, but others will provide like passive buffs, which are really nice, and just different things for different pets. So we need books. How are we going to get books? So easiest way to get books, other than leather, we could make leather. We have any leather? We don't have any leather, but we only have one cow. Never mind. As I said, we could kill a cow. We could kill the horse. I don't want to. So let's do some work getting leather. So leather is... We could use Vortex Infusion. And you know what? That'll be easy enough. Rotten flesh is common. We can get this stuff so easily. And honestly, we're not using anything really to get the... we're not really using anything for the aura other than glowstone, which is not a problem. So let's just get these guys started again. And it'll make leather pretty quickly. We'll teach the book that, and then hopefully be able to make books. So I think we're going to step away from this grouping. The anvil pet requires, well, some of the previous ones. That's why they're grouped together like that. And we might look at some of the passive mobs. There's a bunch of different pets. Let's look at just the pets. There's like a banana pet, which is a weapon. He is solely like, he's really easy to make. Ender chest. We have dubstep pet. Wow, that is a tricky thing to say. Which is a area of effect attack, I believe. There's a lot of cool things. It's just whether or not they're expensive or not, like what they take. We're just going to focus on the ones we need to make and not any of the others. So yeah, let's grab some leather. And we can even teach us how to make books. That might not be a bad thing too, but paper is relatively easy to come by. But you know what? Let's go ahead and teach you how to make books. That way it's a little bit easier for us. So for books, we just need a little bit of sugar cane turned into paper. Just 3 sugar cane. And that is pretty much that. So there's a book. We'll make a bunch of these, and then we'll be good to go. Wrong thing. We only need 4 of them right now. So the enchanting table, we just need these guys. And then we're going to need violet. Now, violet I think is weird. Continuously grow. So it's really, really complicated stuff. But it's not bad, it's just limited. Okay. So let's get 4 books. I said 4. And... oops, wrong book. We don't really need that right now. So 4 books will give us our 4 enchanting tables. And then we grab some redstone and iron. And we can get the auto enchanters. So this stuff is basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an automatic enchanting table. You feed it essence or XP basically, and it gives you what you need. So that's all there is. Alright, so it requires violet. We're gonna put like 2 violets in each, and then that will kind of grow. Also power these guys on. So not sure what it's gonna take, but it'll do its thing. Alright, so that is those pets. And again, we'll come back to those later. Let's look at some of the other ones. So like the wither pet, for example, requires a lot of other pets and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's get, actually there's only 2 more, but we're gonna need crafting calculators. That's easy. Alright, so crafting table and double chest pets. The double chest pet is going to be is a crafting table pet. Alright, so how's it doing? Not bad. Let's give all these like 1 more. And I know that it's not good to have more than, you shouldn't give those more than like 1 or 2, but that's okay. So we will come back over here in a little bit after placing 2 blocks of glowstone on either side of these guys so they kind of continue running. Alright, so we're going to need 4 crafting calculators, and we're going to need so we don't have any crafting calculators, but that shouldn't be too bad. And then we're going to need 4 alchemical chests that are large. So we're going to need a bunch of MineChem dust and just some chests. So that's not too terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then MineChem dust. I think it's 8 each. So recipe for this, does it have, it does have exchange value, so we should probably teach the system, or the book, how to make this stuff. And then we just need what? we need 8 for each. So it's going to be half a stack. That's not too bad. So it is a good bit of stuff, but we'll get it. So there we go. No, not that. This one. Alright, we'll come back to that in just a moment. Looks like it's still doing things over there. So the next thing we need to do is we're going to need some stone. So we need a crafting calculator. This is mostly just cobblestone, a crafting table, and some buttons. So we're going to need 8 buttons. We need a bunch of crafting tables, so let's go get some wood. You know, no, let's use oak wood. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna need 4 redstone and just a bunch of cobblestone. Alright, so let's see. There is the calculator screens, and there's the crafting calculators. So we have all 4 of those. No big deal. Do we have the 4 of these guys? We do. So there are the last 2 pets. Now, what's the big pet? The anvil pet. You require the crafting, enchanting, furnace, and brewing. Oh, I like the brewing one. So let's get these guys ready. And how is this doing? Okay, it's just really slow. Can we add more aura? Will that make much of a difference? So I guess if we add too much, I don't know. Anyways, this is just taking forever. One of these does not have much. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and open some reward bags. Why not? We have acacia wood planks, zip, and voidstone. Voidstone looks pretty cool sometimes. It's not the like prettiest thing, but it can be pretty cool looking. Alright, so what else do we have in our quest book? Are any of these guys? So pig pet. We're going to need pig iron. Pig iron is a little bit of a pain to get. It requires emeralds, blood, and iron to get an ingot worth. So that's something we can work on. So we're going to need some emeralds. And how much emerald are we going to need? 64 millibuckets, which is a single emerald. Okay, so let's go grab a couple more emeralds. We're gonna need 4 emeralds. We're gonna need a little bit of blood, which we can get from rotten flesh. So there's the 4 emeralds. And a single ingot of iron. And then just a bunch of blood. So there's that. And explained by Minecraft. Alrighty then. So we're gonna need a good bit of rotten flesh. 80. So we need what? If each one is 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So 16. So it's a stack. It's exactly a stack. Alright, we're hungry. It's so close. And unfortunately we have to do more of the violet ones. Violet ones are awful. But anything that is like whatever aura you want should be pretty easy to do. We can throw some white crystals in here if we want. Let's do like 1 or 2. These guys can store a ton of aura. It doesn't really matter, which is really nice. So this is almost done. Just waiting on one more guy to be done. And then we'll try to get the anvil pet. We'll try to get to that point. So we need the crafting calculators next. These were for the crafting, which is any, so that one should be pretty quick. You know, while we're waiting, I don't know which one it is, because I don't know which order it is. You only have 300. You know what? You'll get another violet. And okay. Once this is done, we'll go ahead and do the crafting calculator ones. And that one should be a lot faster. We'll go get the blood smelting up, and then we'll get everything else. This is going to be a shorter episode, though, because I am running short on time. So we're just going to do up until the anvil one, I think. But that won't take too long. And then we can do the alchemical chest one. Let's make sure it knows about the enchanted. There we go. Enchanting table. But we'll go ahead and make the pig iron so we can have it for next time. And then we'll just kind of work towards all the stuff. So let's get this stuff smelting. And then we'll get the entire stack of that. So this is... Alright, so let's get rid of the pig iron for now. We're going to want the anvil pet. And the anvil pet will require the enchanting table. And then the crafting. Okay. So not the bed or the... not the bed or the double chest. Okay. Unfortunately, the double chest is also violet, so that's awful. This guy is almost done. So much shorter. And there we go. Alright, so let's get this going. And we have the crafting table pet. So, this guy lets you craft. The enchanting will enchant something. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's get the reward bag. We have 2 more good ones. More blocks that I don't care about. And that's that. So, one of the big things that we're going to want to do, we're going to do a lot of infusion crafting, vortex crafting, whatever. Same difference. And a big part of this is just, it's going to be a lot of work getting things like the glowstone shards. Oh, good, that's any too. It's $3/4 of a million, so it might take a little bit of time, but it's any of them, so it doesn't matter. What do the black aura? It can't be pumped uphill. Oh. Okay, blue. Not what I want. Green. Is interesting. So black cannot be pumped. Blue is easier to pump during the day, or when it's raining, but other times it does not. It's harder to pump up. Green is during the day, it is harder to pump up, but it gives more energy, and then at night it's half. Let's see, red is the TNT. Orange can only move horizontally and can't move vertically. Alright, that's a directional thing. We don't want orange, we don't want black. Violet we've seen increases, and yellow breaks down, but it has more power. So for things that are, God, this is going to take forever. For things that are like, we want a lot of power. Yellow might not be a bad thing. There's a lot of red in there. And that's also okay. So I guess while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and kind of prep some of this other stuff. For example, we're going to need creeper heads. We're going to need tormented enderman heads. That's going to be kind of fun. I don't think we have a slice and splice. So some of the stuff we're going to have to make the parts for it. How is this doing? Looks like we have at least some ingots. Oh no, did it try to... Okay. So do we have 4 ingots in here? I think we do. There's pig iron. So we can go ahead and start getting some of the recipes for this stuff while we wait. Might as well. And then we can just do a massive collection of stuff next time. So there is the pig iron. I'm going to make yet another chest. And let's see, do we have any creeper heads? We have 4. Perfect. So we're just going to take this over here and set it down. So we have the pig iron, we have the creeper heads. Let's get some glowstone placed down. How are we doing? Halfway there. Alright, so let's see, we have, let's do it this way, creeper. We're going to need spiders, so that's spider heads. I don't know that we have many of those. Or any, to be honest. Might be a little bit of a challenge. So, in order to do that, we're going to need to kill spiders with our sword. Yeah, we don't have any spider heads. So we'll have to deal with that later. Won't be too much of a problem. Let's see, what's next? Gas. We need gas tiers. Do we have any gas tiers? How do we get gas tiers? Blaze rods. Okay. And a flawless calculator, which should not be too much of a problem. I don't believe we have gas tiers in here. No. So we're going to need blaze rods times 4. Grab our flawless calculator. Let's get to flawless. There we go. There's a gas tier. And immediately sacrifice it. So, this thing is going to take forever. So, what do I want to do? Because, like I said, I'm running short on time. I'll tell you guys what. I'm going to finish this craft up. And then next time, we will continue working with pets. And try to get as many as we can. We'll have to try to figure out how to get the spiders and all that kind of fun stuff. But there's ways. We can always... there's ways. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was a little bit rushed. We did mostly pet stuff, but that's fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!